Here he is. Dick Rossman gives him the green, and we are celebrating not only a birthday of 80 years, but we're celebrating the start of our late model division. And we've got side-by-side racing as they head off turn number 4 down the back straightaway.
Well, not only...
trouble now.
Almost the entire field is underneath the Napa sign.
Wow, what a scramble, Matt. And remember, this is the type of footage that you can see if you go to Twitter at Stafford Speedway. Right now as we speak, look at the cars we've got up there, Matt.
And they're so up there. Gambacorta is going to drive away. We see Thorwald there.
Then Ray is on the inside. Here they come again. Green, and they're racing. And the Aubuchon Convenience and Hardware Store machine is on the outside. But it is car number 82. Giving him a real run for the money is Paul Arute.
And Paul Arute says he has had a fast car all season. Let's see if he can put it to use as they jackknife their way off the turn. And it is a Magnum leading by about a cornflake over Paul Arute. Also in the neighborhood, Ryan Fearn in car number 12.
Ryan Fearn has been so racy in recent weeks. Let's see if he's going to be able to get to the front and get there quick, because Tom Fearn is coming to the front of the class as well. And right about lap number 8 or so is when the number 31 machine seems to usually struggle, Matt. And we are only on lap number 2 in a side-by-side battle, not only for the lead, but for second, third, and fourth. There's side-by-side racing. And car number 61 drops behind the wall as the 14 car comes back out. Here comes Paul Arute, the Supreme Industries machine.
And he is able to gangbuster his way into the lead.
Tyler Leary clicked off the quickest lap so far, 22.099. And here comes Ryan Fearn. To the inside, Bennett still keeps digging in the outside lane, but Paul Arute is the point of the arrow as they come back to the line.
As he just wore out Michael Bennett to take over the lead. A guy to keep an eye on, the green number 40 of Albert Saunders, as he is trying to stay away from Ray. And now he is attacking Michael Bennett in the 31, and it looks like he's going to get by him.
Certainly does, and all of a sudden here comes Saunders as he moves into the third position. Meanwhile, Tommy Fearn is right there. Fearn moves up to the top 5 as Bennett's car seems to be getting evil again. Ray is back in the 6th position. Then it is Leary who's among the quickest cars on the racetrack.
So the free fall again by Bennett. Here comes Ray as he tries to blockbuster his way underneath the 31. It looks like he might be successful. The leader at the front is Paul Arute, looking for his first win of the season, but he is being chased by a rookie, Ryan Fearn.
Car number 14, we are receiving information from timing and scoring unofficially, is 3 laps down. So the number on the board is 7, and during those 7 laps, Paul Arute became the second leader of the event, and he has been pretty much dominant at the front of the field. Last circuit by 22.203, and Ryan Fearn a 22.240. It simply means that Paul Arute is quicker currently on the racetrack.
Now, Tom Fearn finished second last week, and he said he made no changes to his car from last week to this week. He is pretty happy with it. So let's see if it can come in for him now as he tries to swoop underneath the 40 of Big Al Saunders. This is what we saw last week. Saunders fighting off Fearn, but last week it was for first and second. Tonight it's for third and fourth.
But that's just the beginning, Matt. We've only got 9 laps up on the board in this one. Here comes Fearn again, trying it down underneath Saunders. Can he do it down in turn number 3 as he works his magic to the bottom? Tom Fearn, who knows this track better than most with so many championships, honors, and victories, to his credit.
Saunders not giving him much room on the inside, but Fearn knows how to make room. Kicks up some dust, trying to get underneath the 40 of Saunders. So here is Tom Fearn excavating his way underneath Albert Saunders in the 40.
And here comes Ray. If Fearn, oh, look at Ray. What a move that Ray just pulled off. A dive bomb move to the bottom, takes over the third spot, That car is sticking like glue as he is up to position number 3.
Went from 5th to 3rd like he was fired from Cape Canaveral. What a move. I think that's the most exciting move that Michael Ray has ever made in his racing career. Tyler Leary trying to get under Darrell Keene. That move didn't work. That is for the number 6 position. And up at the front, we have a battle between Paul Arute and Ryan Fearn.
There's no question about it. Ryan is closing up the gap ever so slightly. Last time by, a 391 for Fearn to a 375 for Paul Arute. Now, Paul Arute has driven a flawless race so far with 13 laps now complete, just 2 laps shy of the halfway marker in this event. And Matt, the battle is still on between Fearn and Saunders, and you called it best because a week ago they were battling for 1st and 2nd, and now it seems to be the battle of the night for them for 4th and 5th.
And Fearn tried to get underneath again as he tries to thunder his way past the 40 of Albert Saunders. But Big Al is a tough man to pass. And 2 in combination are gaining ground on Michael Ray. Meanwhile, at the front, within striking distance, only trailing by a Twinkie is the 12 of Ryan Fearn, giving Paul Arute all he can handle. Halfway.
There is no question about it. Half of the event is all but history. Paul Arute has driven a flawless race. And we've got a spin. Gambacorta is in trouble coming off turn number 4, and that is going to tighten this entire field up. Let's see what's going to happen. It is a crucial restart. There is the green, and Paul Arute in the Supreme Industries machine got off to a supreme start with that one, but they are, all of a sudden, Ryan Fearn loses some traction, and here comes Ray to take over 2nd, and here comes Tommy Fearn up to 3rd. Leary is back in the hunt.
Ray trailing by a toenail to Paul Arute as they rumble across into turn 1. Tom Fearn is back in the hunt, getting by his cousin Ryan Fearn. Best battle, 4th and 5th, between Tyler Leary and Ryan Fearn.
There's no question about it. And further back, look at Gambacorta, Matt. A few minutes ago, he was parked in the infield, and now he is rising to the top as they come off turn number 4. Fearn goes down underneath Paul Arute, and now Tommy Fearn is up to 2nd. Meanwhile, keep your eyes on the battle between Saunders with the number 40. But look at Fearn nipping at the door on the inside. There they go again. They touch, but they come back to the line, and Ray continues to be the car in front, but for how long?
Boy, there were sparks flying. Now we'll have more sparks. Here comes Fearn. Has a crevice. Has an opening underneath Ray. Explosion like lava from a volcano. Tom Fearn trying to take the lead away from Michael Ray.
Here comes Paul Arute. He's not done yet. Leary is there, and Bennett goes spinning like a top to the top side of turn number 4. And will that bring out yet another caution? Yes, it does. So the caution comes out. Bennett's machine gets evil with a caffeine twitch in turn number 4 with 19 up on the board.
We turn up the volume. And who is going to turn up the speed? They are dead even. Now Fearn with a slight advantage as they head into turn 1.
But remember, we saw Ray. He's got plenty of speed. Look at Paul Arute. What a great run for Paul Arute. He continues to keep digging. The Supreme Industries car is right in the hunt each and every circuit for the first 19. Paul Arute's going for the gusto off turn number 4. They are almost 4 wide. They're 3 wide as they come back to the line.
Boy, Arute got halfway underneath Tom Fearn, and Fearn finally pulled away. Will Arute try it again as they move into turn number 3? Ray is in the hunt. So is Al Saunders now, as Saunders trying to bazooka his way underneath Ray, who goes sideways coming off the corner.
Well, that's all been happening. Here comes Leary, Gambacorta, and then it's Ryan Fearn, all threading the needle, trying to get to the front of the field. 21 laps up on the board. Now Gambacorta goes to the outside in a bid for the 6th spot. Here comes Saunders. He's trying to get on the podium, down underneath Ray. Leary is right there with him, Matt, as they come off turn 4.
And he has leverage as he boogies his way underneath Ray. Leary is a factor, trying to move into the top 4. Now it's 3 wide down the backstretch. Leary on the bottom.
Oh!
On the outside is Ray. Stuck in the middle with Saunders. And the winner of that 3 wide excursion was Michael Ray.
There's no question about it, and he won it the hard way as they come off turn number 4. Back to the stripe again. Ray is still up there in the top 3. Gambacorta is driving like a man possessed. He wants to get to the podium, and he is on a run to do so. As now he shakes off Leary. Meanwhile, back up front, it appears that Paul Arute is closing in on Tom Fearn. 24 of 30 laps complete.
Don't count out Paul Arute as he is trying to make a bid for the lead against Tom Fearn. There is some helter-skelter action behind him. Ray, then Ryan Fearn, then Gambacorta. Who would have thought Gambacorta would have been in 5th place at this stage of the race? A few laps ago, Ben, we were writing his obituary.
We certainly was, but that is no longer the case. He is now up on the board as a headliner in the story. 25 circuits are complete. Trouble now. Ray gets sideways. Here comes Ryan Fearn. Ryan Fearn moves on the inside. Ray on the outside. Deep into turn number 3. Nobody's giving an inch, Matt. As they thunder through turn number 4, Gambacorta might be there with a power assist.
As here is Gambacorta, he almost made it 3 wide. Leary moving in, but right now Ryan Fearn has a stranglehold on that number 3 position. Ray tattooed to the back bumper. Paul Arute still keeping Tom Fearn busy as they wing it off the corner. Fearn is in command with 3 laps to go, but 3rd place. This is one of the most action-packed finishes of the year with Ryan Fearn holding off Gambacorta and Ray.
It is 2 laps to go next time when they come back to the stripe. Meanwhile, Ryan Fearn has moved on to the podium in 3rd. Here comes Gambacorta. Down low, lapped automobile. It's the bully machine just out of harm's way in the neck of time. Meanwhile, Gambacorta sets in the comfort zone. He is now moved in, and Gambacorta is up to 4 as he sets in the 4th spot. Matt, is he done yet? There's only 2 circuits to get the job
done. Ray goes
done.
around, but he lands on the grass. There is no disaster. That was David Ray. White flag is out. Tom Fearn is there. And 2nd is Arute. Now Ryan Fearn trying to get the podium, but he is going to have to hold off Gambacorta on the final lap in order to get it done.
There's no question about it. They head down the back straightaway. It is Tom Fearn like days of old. What a run for Paul Arute, the Supreme Industries car in 2nd. Ryan Fearn trying to shake off Gambacorta. Here comes Gambacorta again. They come to the stripe. Fearn will take down the win.
Tom Fearn back in victory lane. Congratulations, Tom. I had you penciled in for 5th. Then you're right up there in the lead.
Yeah, I don't know. Those cautions, I guess, helped me tonight. Sometimes they hurt you. But, yeah, I just got to thank my crew. They do a hell of a job in this car every week and help me get here in victory lane. And, Kingware Coach Line, Sun Valley Fire Equipment, Whip Sporting Goods, Safeco Foam, and JR Sweeping. Those are my main sponsors. And, man, they help me all they can. And, I also got to thank Napa Stores. We got a nice little parts bin over there in the pit area now from Napa. Everybody go visit your Napa stores. And my wife's spotting for me. And, we also got Hoosier Tire, Independent Wheel, Buzzy, and John Williams, my drive line, Joe Ham Chassis, Rat Auto Machine under the hood, iRacing, like I said, Napa, Sunoco. Everybody, thank you very much.
Tommy, there's a lot of rough riding out there this evening. And how was that? I mean, there was a lot of contact.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of going back to the old days, a little rough and tumble there. And, I guess you put it out once in a while, you got to be able to take it, they all took their shot at me, and hey, we end up here in victory lane. We can go back and make the car faster next week. Maybe they won't be able to do that.
That was enjoyable, man. Thank you very much. NASCAR late model winner, Tom Fearn. Let's go talk to Kyle Rickey and the rest of our podium.
All right, let's see if we can find him down here. Paul Arute finished in the 2nd spot. A good run for you, battling back after a pair of 7th place finishes the last couple of weeks. Talk us through your night in that late battle for the lead.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy battle up front there. I thought I was going to be able to get away on that long green flag run, but I held my own with Tommy there and Mike. It was a blast up there up front. So this is a huge podium for this team. I can't thank my entire crew enough. They have worked so hard on this car. So it's fast and it's awesome to be on the podium. It's a win for our team.
Who are some of those guys?
Steve, Everett, Wendy, Dickie, my brother, my wife, my parents, everybody who helps in this team. it's a blast. It's this is a tough division. You got to be perfect to be up front. And was battling with Tommy. He's one of the best all time. So I got to thank all my sponsors, Supreme Industries. They have been behind me for a long time now, and I can't thank the Bouchers enough. John Holland's New England Race Fuel, iRacing on the bonus, and I'm happy to be on the podium.
There you go. Paul Arute comes home in the second spot. Let's see if we can see Ryan here, who is in the midst of taking some pictures because it was Tom, cousin, that claimed the win here tonight. Ryan, good run for you. We talked earlier in the pits, and you were excited about the second half of your season and adapting to these late models. Nice third-place run for you here tonight.
Yeah, I think we hit a little bit more bad luck than Tom Fearn did on those restarts. But, I mean, I'll take the third place. We started 7th, had to restart a couple times on the outside there. And I've had my struggles in the past with the restarts, but John Williams at Williams Race Gear, he's really helped me out. And he always builds a perfect transmission. It's just coming down to getting that muscle memory right on the starts and adapting to what everyone has for their strategies. Everyone's a little bit different. But, I just gotta thank everybody on the car, Safeco Foam, Whip Sporting Goods. I got to thank New England Gear Polishing. I'm trying to get everybody because I haven't been able to get everybody every single week. Williams Race Gear, like I said, Rad Auto Machine, awesome horsepower. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we got the best motor in the field because of him. And, just everybody on the car. I don't want to sit here just bumbling like an idiot. So if everyone could just take a look at the cars sometime, I'd really appreciate it. And I also post on Facebook, all the sponsors. So everyone that's friends on Facebook, you'll see the post later tonight.
There you go. Congratulations, Ryan Fearn. A good night for the Fearn family. They go 1, 2, 3 over the last couple of features. Tommy picking up the win here in the late model.